Hi everyone, it's Christy from Christy's Beautiful Life, and Jackson is here with me today, so please excuse his little voice. Can you say hi? Hi! I just wanted to go over what I ended up using up last month. If you remember watching, I had 3 episodes about the supplies I have and what I wanted to get done, and I have to say I did really well. There's a few things that I'd like to work a little bit harder with this month, but that's all right. So I'll start with sequins. I didn't use as many sequins as I wanted to, so that one I'm going to highlight and try to work on for this month. My overlays, I absolutely met the goal of getting 10 done. On one layout, I was able to get 5, so that was pretty easy. I actually am now very thinned down on my overlays and super excited to buy more. Frames, the same thing. I'm pretty sure I met the goal of 15. I don't have a hard time using frames. I still have a lot. As you can see, my bowl is still quite full, so I'm not going to buy any new frames, but I'm going to keep working through them. I am starting to get down to the ones that I probably, I don't know how to use because of the color. So that's, if you can see, a lot of them is this purpley color. So I am starting to get down to the ones that I don't love as much. So I think that by the end of this month, if I can't find a way to use a few of them, I might donate them away or something. So there's that. As for my plastic tray, I absolutely smashed that goal. This is what it looks like now. I don't know if you remember, this isn't actually supposed to be in there. I don't know if you remember what it looked like, but it was way fuller than this. So I'm really proud of myself. I kept coming to this. I used a lot of the little birdies here. I used some of these really cool leaves. I used up a lot of this as well, and I even used a little bit of this little bits and pieces. I tried to use those as well. So, and a lot of these fun wood veneer painted shapes, I was able to use a lot of those as well. One that, like this one, I'm not sure how to use that, and I'm also not sure how to use this. So I guess once we go camping, we can use it, but we haven't yet, so I'm not sure how to use that yet. Let me see, my sticker sheets, I did pretty well with that too. I dug into some of my newer ones that I was kind of hoarding and didn't want to use, but I was able to use them. I'm pretty sure I met this goal, just right at it though. I have a harder time using the stickers. I try, but it doesn't always work, right, Jackson? See, that's right, Mommy. My embellishment bowls did a pretty decent job with that as well. I would pull them out, but it's a huge mess, and but I definitely think I could say I met the goal of 40 because they're just the little bits, and every little thing I added, I was allowed to count. So met that goal without a problem. 6x6 pads. I did dig into my 6x6 papers, and it made me really happy. I used a lot of the Amy Tan sketchbook that I had. I made 2 separate layouts with that, and I'm just really happy. I got some used up. I think if you could count it all together, I probably finish up a whole pad from a half a pad that I had. So I used half a pad from a 6x6 pad. My scraps. I did try very hard to use scraps. I did a pretty good job. I am really trying to hold on to my newer paper, with the exception, of course, of my series that I do with Caddy where we're using open book. Obviously, I have to use the new sheets because that's what we're using. Sewing. I could have done a better job on that, and so that's going to be another part of the goal for this month, is to work on my sewing and getting some more stuff done there. Numbers is another one I need to work on. I don't think I reached that goal of using 10, so I will work on that one this month. Using my foam, I had those 2 rolls of foam I wanted to use up. I did get those used up, so I was excited to throw those away. And my wood veneer, I don't think I actually did 5. Maybe I might have. I don't think so though. I try to use it. I have a hard time. So I'm still working through some of that. I did use a few though. So I did go to it. I just had a hard time putting it on a layout. So that's where I'm at. I'm really excited. I'm going to kind of focus on the sequence, the sewing, and the numbers this month, and keep using up my scraps. This is my scrap bin, and it's quite full still, I am going to try and work through this as much as possible this month. Like I said, I'm trying really hard not to use my newer paper. I just want to get through all of this and get through some of my embellishments, and then in the new year have some newer stuff to play with and enjoy. So, but it's okay. I am going through this and digging through it, and I still have a lot of paper in here I absolutely love. Like this one, I love this paper. I only trimmed it so I could use this as a border. So it's basically like a new sheet I still get to use. So stuff like that I'm really excited to start working on, and that's just kind of where I'm at for this month. I am Jackson's just having a little talk with me. I am going to be part of the No Buy group again. I did go to the store and I bought one album for Jackson's firsts. I bought some sheet protectors, which I really needed, and I bought a new trimmer blade because Mr. Jackson kind of broke it. So I had to buy a new blade, which sucked because I had actually just bought one, so it wasn't that old. Other than that, that is all I've bought since the 1st of October, and I plan to go through all of next month without buying anything. This month, it's now November. And then in December, my goal is going to be probably to not spend much on this stuff, but because I do December daily, I buy stuff for December daily. What I like, I buy. So I'm not going to give myself a challenge for that. I'm going to go through December just having fun and working on my December daily. So that's all I've got for you guys. Thanks everyone so much for just listening to me, and I'll be back with a process video soon. Say bye. Bye. He's just smiling at the camera. Bye.